Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Look at the pretty people today. Look at everybody. It's a good day. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hey, let's get started. Happy day. Happy day. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a seat. Let's get started. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. And at 4:58, I can't believe I get to say this. Happy first day of spring, everybody. I know. And because of that, after this show, I'm taking the entire audience to get margaritas. Yeah.
Hold them to it.
Paid for by photographer Eric. That's right. She is the spring in my step. Please welcome our good friend, Kendall. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
I am so good.
Happy first day of spring to you.
Thank you, and to you too. I mean, that's why I took out my dancing shoes.
I know you have some Patti LaBelle fierce pumps going on over there. Those are very nice shoes, Miss Kendall.
Thank you.
Eric,
Are we gonna do a close-up of my feet again?
we're gonna do a close-up of your feet
I
again.
I should have gotten a pedicure.
Little
Stay away
shoe
from
cam.
the toes.
Look at those.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I needed that. Audience, because is anyone ever been in a bad mood? Yeah. Oh, God. You know, I tell you everything. Like, you guys know, my mom always says, and my close friends always say, you can read everything on my face. I was in the most wretched mood after the show yesterday, and it continued till right just about now. Like, right, these people made me feel better. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, horrible mood.
What happened?
Just, I had like a meeting. You know how meetings can like ruin your day. I had like just a horrible meeting, and then we had girls' night, and then because I do girls' night with my friends, because you know you'll appreciate this. I've mentioned it before. We had a couple people in our lives that we lost, and it really reminded all of us, like, okay, we get one ride. We better take advantage. So my two closest girlfriends, Jen, and I love saying her full name, Lisa Lacourcier. It's a very every Tuesday night we leave the spouses at home and we have a girls' night and we try a new restaurant that we've never tried before. And I look forward to it. And yesterday I realized I wasn't concentrating on the negative. I said yesterday, I posted on Instagram, I said I have such gratitude for good friends because there's nothing better than good friends. You know what I mean? Speaking of good friends, you also know me in this sense. I think it's so goofy when other TV stations act like other TV stations don't exist. Like, oh, don't mention that station. And I feel the same way. And I feel that same way about radio stations because you guys know I do a radio show on My Talk 107.1. And thank you. And my competitor on another station, who more importantly is a good friend of mine, shared some really big news. And I just wanted to take a moment to say congratulations to Fallon from KDWB, who this morning announced she is pregnant. Yay! She is pregnant. Yeah. Fallon is on, here she is on our show. Fallon is a part of the Dave Ryan in the Morning Show. And I got to tell you, there are a lot of people in this market that do radio. Dave, there's a lot of people, a lot of morning people. Fallon is so immensely popular, and it is because she's so genuine, and she's so popular. Let me just say this. Even friends of my spouse prefer her to my show.
What?
So, yeah. Andrea. Yeah, I called her out. Colin's friend, Andrea. I see you, Andrea. Anyway, but no, I don't blame them. I would listen to Fallon, for heaven's sake. I love Fallon, and she's, all of you that love her, there's a reason you should love her, because she's a delight. I spent Saturday night with Fallon and her husband, and they're just as sweet in real life as they are. Have you ever met Fallon?
I haven't in person, but I love her too. She's just like, she kills me.
She is so funny. So congratulations to Fallon and her husband, Jake. I love you guys. I love you. Okay. Now, this audience paid good money to be here. They didn't. They really didn't. So let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. Okay. Straight vodka this morning, guys. Straight vodka, yeah. Told you I was in a bad mood. First up, Wendy Williams dropped some news on her show yesterday, like right after we got off the air, and it caught some folks by surprise. You know that she missed several weeks of work because of her health. Well, as she would say, there's more to the story. Look at this.
You know, Kevin and I have the Hunter Foundation for the Good of the People, and we recently launched our 888-5-HUNTER number for those of you caught up in the struggle of addiction. Well, for some time now, and even today and beyond, I have been living in a sober house.
Wendy says she's had a cocaine addiction, but never sought help. Only her husband and son knew that she is living in a sober house. Her parents didn't even know. She says she goes to addiction meetings every single day after the show. And then she said she gets in, I believe she said, a car. And then she goes back to the sober house where she has to be in her room with lights out by 10 p.m. And, you know, the first thing I thought of was this. I said, you know, I'm old enough to remember growing up in the 80s, in the 90s when talk shows got really trashy. But then I always thought, too, talk shows served a role because it got people to talk about subjects that, you know, you never discussed in polite company in the 60s and 70s. A lot of topics were taboo. I love that Wendy's doing this for the very same reason I love that, like, Justin Bieber talked about mental health. Because I think you never know who you're helping through the TV, and I think by her speaking her truth, it's going to help somebody else want to seek help that's dealing with the throes of addiction. You know, I do. Yeah.
I mean, God bless her. That is not easy.
No.
The fact that her family didn't know, I mean, and she was brave enough to tell all those people in the audience, everyone live, tell her truth. I mean, God bless. That's awesome.
And it's a really hard position, you know, for someone like Wendy and even for myself. You know, every single weekday of your life, you're telling everybody else about themselves. You know, you do the hot dish and you get snarky. So you kind of are in a position where if you're going to tell everybody else's business, you gotta, to your audience, you gotta kind of speak your truth as well, within reason. Within reason, there's some things that isn't the public's business, but I think that was really brave of her. And now I wonder. I told you about the Howard Stern Wendy fight. I wonder what Howard's going to say. He's on vacation. He's back on Monday. Yeah, I thought about that too. So we'll keep you updated. But the very best, sending out to our friend Wendy. God bless you, Wendy. Next in the dish. Next in the dish. Let's switch gears a little bit. I always try to do, because I'm a nerd. Kendall over there is a proud nerd. I love that. That's right. So we always try to throw something in most shows for my fellow nerds out there. This is spectacular. About an hour before we went on the air, the trailer for the brand new season of Stranger Things dropped on Netflix. Yeah. Look at this.
We're not kids anymore. I mean, what did you think? We're just gonna sit in my basement all day? Play games for the rest of our lives?
It is important to me that you feel safe. I want you to feel like this can still be your home.
Looks great. It's been almost, I can't believe it. Doing the math, it's been almost 2 years since Stranger Things Season 2, and this season jumps ahead to the great year of 1985. Oh, yes. Where Kendall wasn't even born yet, and I was 11 years old. That's right, yeah. Right? You weren't even born. You weren't even born, were you? No, whatever. Whatever. Aaron Schwab and I were what? We were in our mid-20s in 1985, weren't we, Aaron? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no, I was 11. I love 1980. I love 85. That's a good, like the mall, all of that imagery. That's one of the reasons I think this show is such a hit with my generation, because it takes you back. I mean, when they walked into that shopping mall, that's back when teenagers hung out at shopping malls. I love it. And I think that's probably the #1 ingredient of that show, plus a really good story. Do you watch it?
The nerd in me is really, really ashamed to admit my dirty secret that I don't watch it. Don't look at me like that. That is such a face. I'm so sorry.
Aaron, can you come here real quick, please? Aaron, come here. Yeah.
I mean,
Aaron, come over here.
It was before my time. What are you going to do?
Okay. Aaron, can you call Shane and get her back here, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. The audience feels bad for you. I love it. See? I'm kidding. I wouldn't trade her for anybody.
I know the 85 Bears, the Bears. My husband was born in 85, so I know the year.
Okay, now that's good. Oh, you know the year. That's fantastic, Kendall.
You like that? You got on to that at the end.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, the 85 Bears. I even know that. That's a sports reference. No. We got to watch this, because I know you're a nerd like me. You would love this, Kendall. You got to. Okay. Well, come over and we'll have a movie night. I'll make tater tots and chicken. Okay?
Yes!
Done. Yeah. Go grab some more coffee. We'll be back right after these words. Stay with us. Our half-hour hot dish continues. Coming up next. We love talented kids around here, and this one wowed Ellen. Watch this guitar phenom play like a professional at like 9 years old or something. Then, they are on the Mount Rushmore of Bachelor Nation. Trista and Ryan will be joining me live to talk about their new project, and you know I'm going to ask them about Colton. And then, contestants from the Food Network's Kids Bacon Championship are back in the Jason Show studio, including the winner of the whole thing. Stay right there, because that is coming up.
A new mobile app that was created in England. This is absolutely true. It's called Tinder for Cows. Yes, yeah, that's right. This is what it's described in the paper. It's called Tudder, and it was designed to help farmers. This is real. We didn't make this up. It's called Tudder. It was designed to help farmers find breeding matches for their cows. It's fascinating. We looked into it. Take a look at some of the cow dating profiles we found. Barbara looking for casual, no strings attached milking. There's Shane, no heifers. There's Haley, I won't lie down on the first date unless it's gonna rain. Becky and Taylor, fun-loving couple, looking for a third.
Welcome back, everybody. Conan talking about the hottest new dating app in the UK. Oh, God. That proves there is a dating app for absolutely... What's wrong with you?
I just can't. I can't hold it together.
I know.
I'm going to snort and I don't want to.
Tudder. I love that name. Swipe right, swipe left. Yeah. Next in the dish, Ellen has a lot of great guests on her show, but yesterday she had a 9. Let's keep that in mind. She had a 9-year-old guitarist who was, as Tina Turner would say, simply the best. Look at this.
What made you start wanting to play?
My dad took me to an AC/DC concert 2.5 years ago, and I was on my pop's shoulders and I said I want to do that for the rest of my life. But I really didn't start playing until I was 7, which was like a month after.
Oh, you waited a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole month. That's Tosh Ferentz. And apparently, listen to this, y'all, apparently he can play a song basically right after he hears it. Like immediately That is amazing.
It is amazing.
That is
It's amazing.
crazy.
What am I doing with my life?
Well,
When I was 9, I was really excited because I got the blue ribbon and like the head on beanbag contest thing, where you walk with like a beanbag on your head.
Okay, you are being humble. When you were a kid, you were also an opera singer for the love of Pete.
Well, that didn't develop until later in life.
Wait.
But
When you say develop, were you suddenly in the shower and you're like, ah? When did you know?
Well, I was at an AC/DC concert.
Whatever,
and I just,
you are not.
picked it up.
No,
right
when did
there.
you know you were an opera singer?
Well, no, I loved singing when I was a kid. I had like a vibrato when I was like 5, and I don't even know. I don't know. So my parents were just like, okay, so do you want to sing? I was like, yeah. And then I just started singing. I took singing lessons and then singing contests, and it just kept going.
And then eventually opera. I love it.
Yes. I mean, it's not like I was like that good.
No, you were good. You were good. Next in the dish, he's good too. You know he's one of my favorites, Ryan Phillippe. So Ryan Phillippe was in the news, and I thought, oh, this is going to be a good story. Well, he's been chosen to lead a new drama over on CBS, which is described, here's where we get crazy. It's being described as a modern interpretation of Frankenstein. Now the show, oh, come on, audience. The show is called Alive, and Ryan will play a San Francisco homicide detective who is mysteriously brought back to life after being killed in the line of duty. But as he resumes his life, he and his wife realize he's not the same person. And the man behind it all, Dr. Frankenstein.
I'm so excited for this.
You are?
I am. I love this stuff. I live for this junk.
I can't believe who approved this in the meeting. Like, we're gonna have a detective, he's gonna have like a crime dog, and by the way, he's Frankenstein.
Okay,
Come on!
Well, the kicker, Frankenstein, the guy who plays Frankenstein, is also the cop, Ryan Phillippe's wife's ex-husband. Ex-lover, ex-something. It gets juicy. It's like the Real Housewives with Frankenstein.
See, this is, and I don't know if you know this, I love Ryan Phillippe. He's one of my favorites, and he has been since 1997. This sounds ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait, because I am gonna watch it anyway, because it's Ryan Phillippe.
Yeah.
But, come on. I always say this, I wanna be in that meeting where they come in and they pitch it, and they go, okay, you're in San Francisco, see? And see, it's like a gangster. Yeah. See, like a paper boy in the 50s. Yeah, but yeah, and he's a Frankenstein. Come on, CBS. Anyway, watch. Mark my word. It's gonna be a huge hit, and I'm gonna be eating crow. I know it's gonna happen. Yeah. Still ahead, everybody. Oh. This made me mad, and then it made me so happy. An epic clapback from a Real Housewife will show you how she's taken down the internet trolls one tweet at a time. And then the Kids Baking Championship is over, and we have the finalist in the house, and we have the kid that took the top prize when we come back. Back after this. Welcome back. Hey, don't forget, spring is here at 4:58. Winter will be over, and we would love to see you. We have some great things planned for the next few weeks. If you would like tickets to our show, all you have to do is go to our Facebook page, click the ticket tab, and reserve your spot. You're in by 9:30, and you're out by 11:15, so skip work. If you're on spring break, come see us. We have a party every day. Come see us in Eden Prairie. And like I said, I'm taking this whole audience for margaritas after the show. So, yeah, that's right.
I'm holding you to that.
And charging it to Fox. That's right, yeah. Our half hour of Hot Dish continues. Real Hot. Now, don't turn the channel. Even if you don't watch The Real Housewives, this isn't really about the show. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erica Girardi, or Erica Jane as we know her, is taking absolutely no crap from the trolls. When someone criticized her look without makeup, she posted this picture. And let me just say, I wish I looked that good with makeup on. But anyway, so the troll, or as I call them, I call them internet monsters, they wrote, "The face you have to wear when Papa Tom cuts your allowance due to his lawsuits." Now, here's the thing. If you guys don't know, Erica is married to a big big time lawyer, and he's being sued right now. And there's a big age difference, so there's some stereotypical like sugar daddy jokes. Well, Erica was not putting up with that. She responded. She said, actually, this is me after a facial with no makeup, and no, I am not ashamed to be 47 years old. I thought, I gotta tell you, nothing drives, and I think I'm a little more sensitive to it because I'm in my 40s, but I always love, I've said this 24 times, I love women and men, but I love women that redefine what every age means. I mean, look at Jane Fonda. She looks look at her in her 80s. You know,
Right.
look, I know she has work done, but look, whatever it takes to make you feel and look good, but that's 47. When I was a kid, 47 to me was ancient. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Erica is in bathing suits. I hate anybody kind of putting women in boxes like, oh, you shouldn't wear that because you're 47.
Right.
Who are you to tell anybody what they should be wearing at any age,
Right.
you know?
It's ridiculous. She looks good.
She looks
Mama
really
looks good.
You know, and I've learned, you know, y'all know, the older I get, Oprah told me this, and she lied a little bit. Oprah lied to me a little bit. She said, no, a little bit. Oprah said, you know, when you get to be 40, you stop caring what other people think. I haven't quite gotten to that. Admittedly, I'm a sensitive guy, but I will tell you, I no longer allow Twitter monsters to get in my head because I now firmly believe when people spew that crap at you, it speaks much more about them than it does about you. It really does. Yeah. Those people that do that spew negativity, just not constructive criticism, but negativity, they are so unhappy with their own lives that the only joy they get is making other people unhappy. Well, next in the dish, you know things are real when you get, you know things get real when you get a Bravo tagline. I couldn't read the teleprompter there. I was, yeah. Maybe I'm drinking margaritas already. Yeah. Well, and that's what's happening for two stars implicated in the college admissions scandal. The Instagram account, The Bravo Boy, posted this for Felicity Huffman, and it says, "The only thing I'm desperate for is a top-notch education." And Lori Loughlin's Real Housewives tagline would be, "My house is full, and so is my jail cell." Okay, we have to say, these aren't official taglines, but Andy Cohen thinks they're really funny, and so do we, yeah.
Oh, snap.
Wow. I said it before, and I'll say it again, and I had a resurgence of this thought. Audience, I think you're going to be with me. I have a funny feeling one of those ladies is going to go to jail. I really do. I think they're going to get a judge. They're going to get a judge that's in a bad mood and wants to make a precedent and make them an example. I have a feeling one or both of them are going to get a little bit of jail time. I don't know. I do. I think so. Still ahead, everybody. Switching gears. We got puppies. You're going to want to stick around for that. But next, the original Bachelorette and her husband are still together. We're chatting with Trista and Ryan about what made their story a success and how you can watch old seasons of The Bachelor. And later, the Kids Baking Championship is in the books, and our two local bakers did very, very well. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us. Welcome back, my friends, to the first day of spring. Well, at 4:58. Well, have y'all ever wanted to relive the drama and the heartbreak of The Bachelor, but can't seem to find old seasons online? Well, soon, all of your wishes will come true because starting April 1st, original seasons of The Bachelor and Bachelorette will stream on the new video site Tubi, right? Tubi, is I'm pronouncing that right? It's Tubi, yeah. Including the first season of The Bachelorette, which lives on as one of the most successful in the franchise. Look at this.
I can now tell you without reservation that I'm in love with you.
Trista, I love you with every ounce of who I am. So, Trista, Ren, will you marry me?
See?
It was just a
True
very
love
traumatic
does exist on reality
watching over
TV.
us and
And
had a
16 years later, those two, listen to this, are still going strong. That's right. Give it up for Trista and Ryan, everybody. Hi, yeah. Hi, guys.
No way.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I was wondering, because there's one thing like myself, the audience, the studio audience here, we have photo albums where we can just close that photo album, and if we don't want to look at old pictures, we don't have to. You two have like a living photo album. Have you gone back and watched your season or your episodes? And if you do, how often?
Never.
See, exactly. Yes.
Now, but you know what? Yes. Will it be harder for him because he's watching me with the people I dated? Of course, it's awkward, but we have been married for 15 years. I did choose him. He is my husband, and we have 2 beautiful kids together. I'm just really excited because who else? You said a photo album. We have the ability to look back at the beginnings of our relationship on video. You know, we can listen to our first conversations and see our first dates and actually see us getting engaged. So I'm really thankful that we have that, thanks to Tubi and their ability to stream come April 1st of the first season of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
And I will tell you, look, we're looking at a clip right now of you two, and I think the studio audience will agree. Y'all look better now than you did back then. I don't know what kind of lotion or vitamins you're taking, but...
Thank you.
It's the lighting. It's just the
It's
lighting,
the lighting.
Jason.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The lighting.
'Cause-
Lighting is a person's best friend.
Well, and your hair, Ryan, that was some good hair back then, Ryan. That's some good product up in there.
I know.
Trista, when you look back, you know, time kind of smooths out memories and washes things away. When you look back at your season, what is other than Ryan, what pops in your mind? What kind of bubbles to the surface when you think of your time on The Bachelorette?
Oh, that I was so lucky. I mean, I really hit it at the right time, because I don't know if I'd be wanting to do it nowadays with everything in terms of social media and everything. But I had such a great experience. I made great friends with the producers that I still, to this day, cherish. And I just feel really lucky and really blessed that I was part of it.
Well, you kind of hit, Trista, I'm glad, and Ryan, I'll pose this to both of you. You kind of hit on where I was going to go next. It must be so much more difficult now. I mean, obviously the internet was around when you guys were there, but social media makes everybody a critic and everybody is in your business. It would be very hard, wouldn't it, you two, to do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I feel for anybody going through that kind of stuff now, or anyone really in the public eye at all,
Yeah.
that has to face that kind of sort of anonymous criticism has become a trend, and that's unfortunate because people really are oftentimes, or most times, I think, well-intended, and then that criticism sometimes gets in the way and becomes a distraction and makes things like our relationship or other people's relationships much more difficult when you're also dealing with other people's opinions. So
Yeah.
It's got to be hard, and I think you're right. We were very fortunate to not have to deal with a lot of that.
I want to end on a happy note. It's hard to believe. You guys got like Super Bowl numbers for your wedding. 26 million people. That's crazy, Trista.
Yeah. It is. And we keep talking about it. Those people weren't, staring at us when we were exchanging vows. We were really just focused on the 200 plus people who were there with us, but we were excited to be able to share it with everybody else at home. It's definitely crazy, but it was a beautiful weekend, and we're really lucky to have been able to.
And now people can see it
as we
again.
did.
They can relive it all. Tristan and Ryan, thank you so much.
They can.
The first seasons of The Bachelor, The
Thank you.
Bachelorette will be available on Tubi starting April 1st. Still ahead, everybody. It is all about cuteness today. We've got puppies in the house, and you all want to adopt every single one of them. That and more when we continue. Back after this. there isn't a bad time to have a puppy, but it's always, oh, they're escaping. It's always a good time to have puppies on the show, but especially now since today, I'm sorry, not today, but Saturday is National Puppy Day. Here, that's right. Our audience is I love them. Here from Safe Hands Rescue, give it up for Lynn and lots of puppies, everybody. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Jason.
Tell me about, we just had a show dedicated to pets a couple weeks ago. We had another organization. Tell me about yours. Tell me about Safe Hands Rescue.
Sure. So, like many rescues, rescuing and rehoming puppies is a big part of what we do.
Yeah.
But what people may not realize is that for us, it's really part of a much bigger goal and a much bigger picture. So when we started, we really wanted to look at how we could make an impact on the homeless pet problem in the country. There are a lot of shelters across the country where a lot of animals make it into the shelter and they don't make it out. And so we wanted to help change that. And we decided that the way we could do that was to focus on one shelter, one community, go in and try and make a big impact, helping provide low-cost spay-neuter, helping provide the resources and training that the shelter staff needed, and trying to engage the community and show them that there's hope and possibility. When people band together, we can make a big difference.
Well, beautifully, my goodness. Can you be a guest on every segment? Seriously,
sure,
you're
no
like
problem.
you're the So, Lynn and I were talking during the break. You are fostering all of these puppies right now in your house?
I am. How lucky am I?
It's like a Disney movie.
It is.
Yeah.
They're better than TV.
Yeah.
Except right now.
Yeah. How old? No, they're being very well.
They're very good.
Oh well, someone had an accident.
Yeah.
Well, it's
puppies.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, there we go. How old are they?
They're about 9 weeks.
Oh, do we know their recipe? Do we know what their...
We don't. We have their mom. They were dropped at a shelter with their mom, and she's about 20 pounds, and she looks like, I don't know, a little Papillon kind of mix thing. But what's in these guys? Maybe some Sheltie, some Spaniel, some Terrier.
Well, let me tell you, I'm smelling what's in them right now.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you.
Sorry.
Woo, doggy. Okay. What do people need to do? Like if they're watching right now, and I love this because I'm a dog lover and cat lover, but I want to help. I don't want to make the cat people angry, but what do people need? Break it down for us if they want to adopt, Lynn.
Yeah, so if you go to our website and you look at all the adoptable dogs and pups and you see one that you love, fill out the application. It'll get forwarded to the foster, and they'll see if it seems like a good match. The dog is going to make you happy with what you want, and then they'll reach out to you and have a conversation. And if you both agree, then you have a meeting. And then once you decide that it's the right fit, we bring the dog to your home, and we do the adoption there just to make sure everyone's comfortable.
Lynn, do you know how many dogs you rescued last year? Do you know around about?
Yeah, just over 900.
Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. Now, you have an event coming up. Tell the folks about the event, if you will.
Yeah.
Why? No offense, but I'm totally not paying attention to you. I'm just paying attention to the dogs.
That's all right. That's all right. We have our annual Furball Gala coming up, and we're super excited about it. It's a really fun event. If you go to our website, you can see a little mini documentary from one of our rescue missions that we went on, and there'll be a brand new mini documentary that's debuting at the gala. And then there's music and dancing, and there'll be puppies there, and a full dinner. And we really count on the funds we raise at this gala to...
Is there a pork chop down there, Lynn?
What did you spill on the carpet?
What I didn't... Oh, I think it's wine. They're going after the wine, Lynn. Oh, my goodness.
Don't tell.
Puppies, go ahead and eat the carpet so we can get a new one.
There
go
you
ahead,
go.
Puppies. Go ahead and eat a new... Yeah, there we go.
Or at least they made a mess on the pizza.
Exactly. When they're making a mess over here by me, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lynn, thank you. No, sincerely, thank you for the good work that you do and all the shelters. And as Bob Barker used to say in this very time slot, help control the pet population.
Yes.
Have your pets spayed or
Yes.
neutered. That's right.
Yes.
Remember, the Furball. I love that
May
name. May 18th at the Radisson Blu at the Mall of America. For more information, go to the website at the bottom of your screen, furballmn.com. And don't worry, if you missed this segment, we're going to post a little bit later on our Facebook page. And as always, full episodes of The Jason Show can be found on YouTube. And the good news is we post each episode really early in the day, usually around 1 or 2. Search for The Jason Show. Give it up for Lynn, everybody. Still ahead. 2 local girls recently competed on the Kids Baking Championship, and they did quite well. We are talking to the very talented Paige and the equally talented Meadow when we return. Back after this. Well, thank you. patty pad. Thank you, Lynn, so much. Thank you very much. Of course. Welcome back. Well, y'all remember we chatted earlier this year. We chatted with 2 local contestants on the current season of the Food Network's Kids Baking Championship. Well, our girls did quite well. Both made the finals, and one of them won the whole darn thing. Here's a little bit of the trailer.
12 talented young bakers.
The Mona Lisa on a sugar cookie.
It's wackadoodle. It's so good.
Are mixing it up in the kitchen.
We got this! Yes! Perfect landing!
In hopes of landing a feature story in Food Network magazine.
Yes!
And $25,000.
Ready for war.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I love saying this. Give it up for the winner of the Kids Baking Championship, Paige, and finalist Meadow, everybody. Hello. Miss Paige, I will start. Welcome back to the show, Paige.
Thank you.
Now, I will assume when you were here last time, you knew, and that means you are really good at keeping a secret. Is that true?
Yes.
Is it? Okay, so who was the hardest to keep that secret? Could you tell your parents?
My parents and I were the only people who knew.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did relatives try to get it out of you?
Yes.
Okay.
All the time.
What was your
Constantly.
What was your strategy to shut them down? You just said no. Because you look pretty strong. Like, I wouldn't mess with you. I would just be like, yeah. Meadow, how about you? How hard was it keeping the secret? Because when did you guys film this?
August.
August. A long time.
Oh my goodness!
It took everything we had to keep it. Like, our friends are like, so what happened when so-and-so got eliminated? I'm just like, I have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, goodbye. Oh, that's nice.
Bye.
Meadow, that is a really good strategy.
Yeah.
Oh, the bathroom. Excuse me, I have to go potty. I can't continue this conversation. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Meadow, let me ask you, what was the best part? Because, Paige and I go way back now. What was the best part of this show for you?
Meeting the amazing contestants, like meeting people who have like the same passion as me, and like when we hang out, we get to bake, which is awesome. Like my normal friends are like, "Oh, let's go outside," and I'm like, "Let's bake."
Yeah. I love it. Your normal non-baking friends.
Yes, my non-baking friends.
Paige, let me ask you, for people that missed the first time you were here, when did your passion for baking start? At the ye old age of what?
2.
2.
I would always help my dad in the kitchen by making messes. I would always like dump in like the dry ingredients and then instantly turn up the mixer to 10 and then
all over the place.
All over.
But eventually you went from messes to being really good. When did you realize, you know what, I'm pretty darn good at this?
Like 7 or 8.
7 or 8 that you realized. Now, is this something for this question for both of you? Do you want to do? And I think I know your answer. Do you want to do this for a long time?
Yeah, I wanna go to culinary school and I want to have a bakery, but then I also want to do something else.
Something else?
Yeah.
Like what? Like lawyer or?
Lawyer. I was also thinking about accountant because I love math. It's really weird.
Wow. You could be an accountant baker.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
You're the only accountant baker in the world.
Yeah, that way I could finance like my bakery.
Exactly. I love that because how old are you now?
11.
When I was 11, I didn't even know what finance my bakery meant. So, and the fact that you're talking about it. But Meadow, is this something you want to do for the rest of your life? Perhaps.
Possibly.
I'm
keeping
you're very
my
young.
options open. I'm trying not to make life-changing decisions today.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
I'm not making life-changing decisions today.
Nor should you,
yeah.
Meadow, I'm 44 and I'm trying not to do that, so that's fine. Yeah. Did you guys watch? Did you have a party for the final episode? Did you guys watch with friends and family?
I had a party for the first episode.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a party for the last.
Was it? No, some people, we're looking at some video from it. Now, some people don't like to watch themselves on TV. I would imagine you two did not have that problem. But
No.
did you like watching it, or was it weird?
Well,
it's interesting.
It's
interesting.
The first episode, I was like hiding under a blanket and covering myself with pillows, and I was like, "Don't talk to me. I am so stressed out right now. I just need to be. Be in my own little bubble."
Why? Because you didn't want to see what you look like on TV?
No, it was so weird.
What do you think your voice? Because people don't like to hear. People think their voice sounds differently.
I sound like a chipmunk. I'm like, hi, I'm gonna make cake. I'm like, what am I talking about? I'm just like.
Paige, do you like how you sound on TV?
No, not really.
Really? Yeah, it's hard.
It's weird. It's different. And like, I get nervous watching it, so I'll be like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I already know what's gonna happen.
Why are you getting nervous? You were there.
I know, I was there. I'm like, oh, was I standing like that? That's a weird way to stand. I'm just like awkward.
Or did I really say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before we go, Paige, you won the $25,000, so could you finance a loan for me? Would you mind? I'm just joking. Yeah. I'm so proud of you guys, and we cheered you on, and we were so happy, and we love that you guys are from here. So congratulations, congratulations, this year. Give it up for Paige and Meadow. Now, if you want help with your taxes, Paige is available to be your accountant. Just give her, yeah. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of our show on YouTube, including this segment. We post each day's episode along with clips on our YouTube channel to search for The Jason Show and hit that subscribe button. We're going to take a break. Kendall's coming back, and we'll be back with a puppy. More puppies after this. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back to Puppy Time with Jason Kendall. That's right. We look at the puppy that Kendall has, everybody.
Oh, my goodness.
And I love Kendall picked the puppy that matches her outfit.
Yeah.
That's right.
Matches my shoes.
Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing? Can I get a kiss?
Aren't they so cute? I know this one's Kylie. I don't know that one's name. They're all with K's though.
They all have K names like Kardashians.
Like Kendall. Holla.
Oh no. Oh wow, the audience quickly turned. Oh my God, puppy.
But remember, they're puppies.
The audience. Let me tell you, the audience wasn't booing you, sweetheart. They were booing. They were booing these horrible people called the Kardashians. That's right. Do you know who you don't like them, do you? No, you don't. You're so cute. You smell my little Altoid? That's right. Anyway, are you gonna take that one home, Kendall?
Jordan, if you're watching, beware. He actually told me last month, I was like, I could bring a dog home. He's like, we need to get a license if you bring another dog home.
Well,
so
and you tell everybody, we have a picture. Your dog, correct me if I'm wrong.
This is Stella.
And she's from that rescue?
She's from Safe Hands Rescue, yeah. So she's from Lynn's rescue agency. She was like 5 months when we got her. She's from Kentucky, just where she was talking about it, one of those shelters. And we always joke, she's our favorite thing that came out of Kentucky. Not saying a lot because we like some bourbon. So.
You're so cute.
Yes.
I wonder how big they're gonna get. I'm trying.
Their paws are pretty
Their
little.
paws are pretty big.
Oh, thank you for the kisses.
Yeah. Hi, sweetheart.
Do you have like a baby puppy voice? Like all of a sudden my voice is like, look at you. Oh, it's so cute.
When I walk into the house, I do the same routine every day. I walk in and I go, because I call Dexter, "Boops, are you peeing on me?" Oh, okay. Oh, I got really worried. I felt something. I was like, no! Yeah, I'd be like, okay, there we go. Anyway.
Dog is yours.
No, I do. Isn't it funny how, you do baby voice with babies, and I also do it with my boys. I always go, hi, Bubbers. That's what hi, come here, Bubbers, because I call Dexter the boxer, Bubbers his little nickname. But I don't know. We may have to consider you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. If Colin is watching, I am joking.
He's not
Two dogs is quite, no. 2 dogs is quite enough. Again, for more information on Lynn's rescue, we'll put that segment on our Facebook page. And if you can take these cute little boys and girls home, you can fill out the application and get a hold of Lynn. I'm going to give her.
Okay.
You get both of them. You can take both.
Here, I can take them both.
You can take both of them. There we go.
Here,
while I read this. Tomorrow on our show, everybody, my radio co-host Alexis will join us live. She's going to show us what you can do with old VHS cases. Oh. Gee, and I wonder why she's doing that. We may have a story for you on that one. Plus, Kendall is heading to MSP to tell you how, seriously, we have the best airport in the country. And Kendall's going to give you a tour of all the places you may not know are even at MSP. And we're going to check in with Dax Holt and see if he's wearing pants. You never know with Dax. Yeah, that's right. And don't forget, if you want to come see us now that spring has sprung and the weather, thank goodness, is pretty good, all you have to do is get tickets via our Facebook page. Click tickets. You're in by 9:30 and you're out by 11:15. But for today, that's going to do it. If you're a kid watching that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thanks to this audience. Thanks to you watching. Thanks to the puppies. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day. look at the puppy.